Welcome back to another Roblox Studio classes. In this video, we're going to look at scripting, specifically how to take a part and make its color change randomly. To demonstrate this, let's add a part to the world. Go up to Part and select whichever shape you want. I'm going to go with a sphere. It's kind of small, so I'm going to go ahead and make it bigger, just so I can see it better. There we go. Now, just to be more organized, I'm going to rename this part. I will rename it to Sphere 1. Now let's add a script to this sphere by clicking on the plus next to the part, going down and left clicking on Script. There we go. We have a script that's inside of the sphere. You can see that the script is slightly indented to the right. It's a child of the sphere. And there's this little arrow now that appears next to the sphere that we can click, and it makes the script disappear. So that way we know that the script is a child of the sphere. And the sphere is a parent to the script. And that's important for scripting purposes when we reference the part. When we added a script to our part, it also put the script in our main view, and that's what we see before us now. We're going to add scripting to this to make our part change color randomly. So first of all, let's go ahead and delete this first line. There are different ways we could go about scripting this, but we're going to keep it really simple. We're going to use a while loop statement in our programming. We have to be a little careful when using while loops in our scripting, because while loops can go on forever. And if there's an error in our coding, that can cause our game to crash. But what we're doing is really simple and straightforward, so we're going to be just fine. Basically what we're going to be saying is, while our statement is true, keep randomly changing the color of our part. What we're going to type is the word while, and as I type it, Roblox Studio tries to help out. You can hit Tab to finish the word. So while true, do, and then hit the Enter key. And that finishes our statement. It sounds a little odd, but it's saying as long as this statement is true, keep doing what's inside over and over again. How do we tell the script where the part is? Well, the script knows itself, the script, and the script also knows its parent, which is the part. So let's type the word script, followed by a period or dot, then parent. The parent of the script is the sphere. So Roblox Studio knows that we're talking about the sphere. Then dot brick color, we're going to use the brick color as our method of changing the color of the part. Then the equal sign, then brick color, hit the tab, dot, and for our color we're going to pick random. Notice the parentheses at the end of random. When I hit the tab key, Roblox Studio finished the word random for me and added those parentheses. If you are typing this out, make sure you add the parentheses at the end. It's very important or it won't work. So we're saying, hey script, look at your parent, the sphere, look at its color, and change the color to something random. Right now, if we didn't do anything else and we ran the game, this script would run and it would loop over and over and over again, changing the color of the part super fast to random colors. But it would go so fast that the game would crash. So we need to add a pause to our script. We're going to tell the script to wait a little bit before it loops over again. So you can select how long you want the script to wait before it loops again and changes to the next color. Hit the Enter key to go down to the next line, and then start typing the word wait. And you can hit the tab. Then inside of the parentheses is where we need to type how many seconds we want the script to wait before it continues on. So you can put a whole number or you can put a decimal number. I'm going to put a decimal number of 0.3 for 0.3 seconds. You can pick whatever number you want. Now we're going to go up to the play button. I've already changed mine from play to run. Click that little white arrow and then click run. Not play, but run. You could do play if you wanted to, but let's do run. And there we go. We see our part and we should see it changing colors just like this. And the colors are random, picking from all the possible colors that are within brick color. Hit the stop button when you're ready. So remember, if we go down to brick color here, we click it, these are all the possible colors in brick color. When we typed in our script .random, the script is going to pick from this selection of colors here. Let's up the scale of our project. Let's add a few more parts. I'm going to add a few more spheres here. I'll duplicate this part by pressing Ctrl D. And let me pull the duplicate out. There we go. And I'll duplicate it again, and again, and again. So if you want to, you can duplicate your parts by pressing Ctrl D. I like to be organized, so I'm going to go ahead and rename each of my parts. You can do it if you want, but you don't have to. I'll speed up the renaming. There we go. Now we're simply going to copy and paste our script into all the new parts. So just right-click on the script, select Copy, and then on each part, right-click and select Paste Into. Paste the script into each of the parts. Because of the way we wrote our scripts, the scripts are only going to affect the parts that they're pasted into. And why is that, you might ask? Well, if you remember, how we referenced our part was by saying script.parent. What's the parent of each of the scripts? The part is the parent because we're pasting the script into the part. Even though each script is exactly the same as all the others, when we press run, the colors that are produced by the scripts are going to be different because each one is coming up with its own random color. So go ahead and press the run button when you're ready. Hopefully your setup is working just like mine and you're noticing all the different random colors that are being generated using the brick colors. Because our scripts used a simple while true type of loop, this random color change is going to continue on forever as long as the game is playing. You can now add this script to any game that you create at this point. In upcoming videos, I'm going to go even deeper into using scripts to change the color of our parts. So stay on the lookout for those videos. Thanks for joining us, and I hope you learned a lot from this video. I'll see you next time.